Okay. Good day, everyone. So we will be having our last topic for the SEM, which is classes and objects. So what is a class in Java? Okay. In Java, a class is essentially a blueprint, okay, that defines the properties and behaviors that objects can have. You can think of a class as a template from which individual objects are created. Now, to declare a class, we use the class keyword followed by the class name. So, how do we really uh, declare, okay, a class, or what is the basic syntax for a class declaration in Java? So, we have here the access modifier. Okay, then followed by the class keyword, then the class name. Okay, so here, uh, then inside or within the body of your class, it will be the place where you will be declaring the fields or properties. It will also be the place for methods or behaviors. Okay, now what are these parts of your class? Access modifier is, or this defines the visibility of the class. Okay, the most common options are your public or default. Okay, default is non-modifier. Okay, we'll tackle that later on this part of um, this lesson. Okay, then the class keyword. This is a reserved, okay, keyword in Java, which is used to declare a class. Then you have your class name, which is the name of your class. Okay, basically, you are already declaring a, or you're already creating a class even from the start of this Java programming class. Okay, because take note that you are declaring public class, then the class name that you are providing in writing or as a start codes in writing your program, okay, or in creating your program. Now, let's create an example of a simple class, okay? So you have here a public class car, okay? Now, to declare our property, so we have your string brand, okay? Then we also have in year, okay? Which is the year model, okay? Of your of the car and the brand model of our car. Okay, then we have here a method or a method that will display info, okay, or display the info of your car. Then so we have here system that out that print line brand plus. Okay, we will be using the brand attributes here. So brand. Then system that out that print line. Okay, here plus the year. Okay. Now, in this example, we have a public as the modifier or access modifier of our class, making it making our class accessible to other classes. Okay. Then we have here the car, which is the class name. Okay, the fields, brand, and year store again here are about the information of your uh, car. So we have created an a class. Okay. So to summarize, a class in Java acts as a blueprint, okay, that defines both the state, okay, through your fields and the behavior through the methods that objects or that later on in the next slides that the objects will create from the class that we have. Okay. So now what is object or what is an object in Java? Okay. In Java, an object is an instance of a class that represents a real-world entity with distinct identity, state, and behavior. You can think of an object as a concrete example created based on the blueprint provided by your class. Okay. Now, an object has two main components. The first component of your object is the state. Okay, the state represents or the state is represented by fields or properties that store information about the object. For example, a car object might have a properties like brand and year, just like what we have declared here. So these are the states of your, this will be the possible state uh, of the object that we will be creating later on. Okay. Then behavior. The second component of your object is behavior. Okay. This is defined by methods, okay? Methods that represents actions the object can perform. In this instance, okay, we have method that will display the info of our car. And we can also create later on a drive method, okay, which can define the drive or the acceleration or maybe the speed of your car, okay? Now, to create an object in Java, we use a new keyword, okay, followed by the class name and parentheses. So, for example, or we have this syntax. So, our syntax for this one will be class name, then the object name, okay, equals new, then our class name, okay. We have already instantiated the object of your class. Now, applying this to our current code, which is the class car, okay, let's create an object, okay. So inside your main method, we will be creating our what do you call this one? Our object, sorry, our object, public static void main string args. Okay, so we have here car, then my car. Okay, wait for a moment. Okay, so you have your car. My car is equals to new car. Okay, we are creating an object here called my car. Okay, then we'll try to set our properties of my car. That brand will be equals to uh, Toyota, for example. Okay, then uh, we'll also declare the or we'll also set the property for the year model, which is example 2020. Okay, then we'll call now our method. So our method is display info. So my car dot display info. Okay, so here we are calling our uh, or we are calling the display info of our uh, car. Okay, so let me just run or let me just save. So car dot Java. Okay, so cd. So we have here Java car dot Java. Sorry. Because uh, I forget that the declaration is integer. So control S. Okay, then let's run Java car. Okay, so there you have it. Okay, so our output is brand Toyota LGN 2020. Okay, now to summarize, an object is or an object in Java is an instance of a class that combines the state through again the properties, okay, and behavior through the methods. Okay, this is to represent a specific real world entity. Next, we have also these access modifiers. The access modifiers in Java, okay, are keywords, okay, that define the visibility and accessibility of classes, methods, and even variables. Now, these access modifiers allows us to control how other parts of a program can interact with a class and its member, providing a way to implement encapsulation effectively. Now, Java has four types of access modifiers. They are number one, public, number two, private, okay? Then you have your protected and default, okay? Or also known as the package private. Now let's look at each or of these access modifiers. So first, we'll have to discuss the public, okay? Public access modifier. The public access modifiers allows a class, method, or field to be accessible from any other class in any package. This is the most open access level. Now, we have here an example, okay? In our uh, class or in our example, okay, we have or in our car class example, this is declared to be a public class. We can also declare a public field, okay, public just puts public, okay, public int or public string int or public string brand and public int here. Now, we also can declare a method, okay, making this as a public. So public void display info. Okay. Now, now in sorry, let me just check the time. Okay. So since this is declared to be public, so we'll try now to access this class through a different defined or declared or created class. So we will create here a public class. We'll call this main. Okay. This is where our main method will reside. So public static. So let me just copy this one. Okay. So let me save. main.java. Okay, so we have here the main.java. Now, let's try to compile the two. So, java tar.java, then main dot, okay, so java main. So, there you have it. We can access our um, car. Okay, then a simple explanation here is since our fields are all or our fields and methods are all public, so they can be accessed from any other class even if they belong to a different package. Okay. The next, we will have your private. Okay, the private access modifier. The private access modifier restricts access to fields, methods, and constructors to the declaring class only. Now, it's useful for protecting data and ensuring that the internal implementation details are hidden from the outside classes. So here we will have an example of a bank account. So we will have to declare public class. Okay, we will have here a public class bank account. Okay, that Java. Okay, okay. So we will have here, or we will name this later on that Java. Okay, so we will have here the private double balance, okay, which we will declare it as a private because what we wanted is this private can or this balance can only be accessed through this class bank account, right? Now, we will be declaring a public method to access our private field, but this will only be accessed or this will only be declared, sorry, this will only be declared inside our public class bank account. So you have your public void deposit, okay, double amount, okay. If amount is, let's for example, greater than zero, then we will do is to balance plus equals amount, okay. Now, we will also declare a uh, another method that will access our private field, which is the balance. So something that will return later on the result of our balance. So public double get balance. So we will return the balance. So once we call our get balance, it will just return the value of our balance. Okay, current value of our balance. So let me just save this one. Now, sorry, we'll uh, we'll check this this bank account by declaring our or by declaring another class. Okay, let's try to access that one. So public class bank. Okay, so public static void main string R. So we will be instantiating an object here, bank account is equals to new bank account. Okay, then we will try to deposit. Okay, account dot deposit 1,000. Okay, then we will have to display our current balance. So system dot out dot print line balance. Sorry, I just check the time. Okay, so plus our account that get balance. Okay, so we'll save. Java. Okay, so let's compile. Ah, started in Java bank. Okay, so the balance is declared here. Now, let's just try to access uh, our balance. Okay, maybe we'll just try to do it account that balance. Okay, so account that balance is equals to, let's just push a 500 value to our account balance. Okay, so save again. Let's compile. Now, as you can see, we have an error here. Okay, because what's the error? Balance has a private access in bank account. So meaning in this class we cannot directly access our balance because it was declared as a private field in your bank account class. Okay, so uh, we'll just comment this out. We'll save again. Okay, so that's it. Then we also have your uh, protected access modifier. Now, in our protected access modifier, it's a protected allows access within the same package and to subclasses even if they are in different packages. This is commonly used in inheritance. Now, let's have a animal this time. Okay, so we'll have declare public class animal, then we'll declare protected string type is equals to mammal. Okay, then Here we have declared a uh, protected field, which is a type. Okay. Now we'll also declare a protected method, which is protected. Okay. Protected protected method. Protected void. Okay. Make sound. Okay. Then here we will just print system that out that print line the animal sound. Okay. Let's save this one. So let's save this as animal.java. Okay. So we'll have a dog. Okay. As our um, child. Okay. We will be implementing inheritance here, but we will be using or we will be creating a dog.java, okay, which will serve as the child of our animal. So public class dog extends animal, okay. Then public void bark, okay. Then system that out that print line type. Now we will try to access our protected field, which is um, or protected yeah protected method as well, which is the make sound. Okay, so because we have already uh, accessed our protected field. Okay, so make sound. Okay, then let me just copy this one. Maybe because dog barks. Okay, so let us save this one dog dot java. Okay, so save. Okay. Then let's create our accessor. Okay. Uh, Let me just post this lecture for a while because I'll be now entering the 30 minutes mark of our video. Thank you.